Ahoy gozaimasu! Good morning, everyone. Welcome. It is time for yoga with me, Jiya, here in the basement practice space. Nice and cool down here, thankfully, as it's already getting hot outside. Goodness, this summer has decided it's going to summer very strongly for the last part of summer. Must be, I don't know. It's been plenty hot all summer long. I don't think it needs to make up for anything. All right, so. But along those lines, again, if it's hot where you are, make sure you've got some water. I know, we just do some yoga, right? And I'm not going to sweat that much. But all well and good. But it's never a bad idea to just keep yourself hydrated. Right? I mean, most likely we won't get really dehydrated. But you need to be careful. You need to be prepared. And it's not a bad idea just to keep it going if you can. All right, so. As always, don't quit, but don't hurt yourself. And we're going to work very strongly on our awareness of our practice and our being within the practice. And that is really the goal here. We are always practicing yoga. We're not finishing this ever. Yoga stops once our lives end. Right? It's all yoga. It's the whole point. Every part of our being is here for our practice. And our practice is how we live. Right? Tapas, determination, resolve, regular, steady practice. There it is. Showed up to practice. Showed up for class. Rolled your mat out. Did something. Right? Whatever you had in you that day, that time. This is all you have to do, as long as you don't force it, as long as you're doing it for all the right reasons. Purity, saucha it's called in Sanskrit. Finding the effort for the practice itself. Not to make a pretty picture, not to win some kind of contest, right? There's some nuts out there that are trying to make yoga an Olympic event. I just think it's just silly. This is not what it's about. Right? The only competition is from within. Because, we are trying to improve ourselves in some manner, way, shape, form, or at least maintain our best physical, mental, and emotional beings. Because, again, age happens, injuries happen, bad food happens, we go to a party, drink a little too much. It happens. It's human. He's okay. Right? It's okay. And that's the competition, is to be a part of the practice, not for the end result, not for the improvement, whatever we imagine that might be, but that we are there for the work itself. Improvement will probably happen. Again, whatever your definition of improve is. Increase flexibility, sure. Mental clarity, emotional calm, all of those things. It's all good. No reason not to enjoy it. Alright, so we will start seated. So let's work our way down to the floor here. Comfortable seated position. If you need to use a chair, use a chair. It's okay. Now let's sit up nice and tall. And we're going to work. You're going to hear me talk a lot about foundation, about the base of our practice. Now at times it will be a physical base, a physical foundation. How we're setting our feet, how we're setting our hands, the alignment of our body. Other times it's going to be more about the focus we bring to it, where we're engaging, and at other times it's going to be about the breathing. It's calm, it's fluid, it does not get held, it is not forced. Come to that part now. But then let's find that realization. This work of the calm breath is your body as well. Right? That focus of the mind is the alignment. Sitting upright, nice and tall. Little active work. Okay. Foundation of the practice. The base of your work is the fact that it's all one thing. Separation is the illusion. You are a mental being and a physical being and an emotional being. At the same time. Right? Integral to each other. It's not like you have 1, 2, 3 that you kind of merge. It's just the one. We'll talk about them as if they're separate sometimes. Give a little extra focus to one part. And I say that with quotes because it's not a part. You can't separate them. It's not Legos. Fingertips by your hip joints. Let's lean back. Gonna start a little movement here. A little back arching. Shoulders nice and broad, middle strong. The inhale takes that chest up a bit. You're creating a large little strength in the lower abdomen. Again, this is not big. We're just warming it up. Just getting started. Right? And we'll exhale back up. So we're sitting nice and tall again. Now we're going to come forward. I'm going to turn sideways for this just because it's a little bit easier for me to talk to you. Otherwise I'm talking to the floor. I know sometimes it's hard to hear me. Exhale forward and where you can. Putting your hand on the floor is the byproduct. Not the point. Chill back, relax. Go neck, relax. A little backwards movement in the muscles on either side of the spine. Just a little bit. Not a strain. Just enough to allow you to keep your weight back to a hips level. A little strength in the middle. Breath calm. And the space open. Inhale up. Nice and tall. We sit. Alright. I'm going to turn again just to continue the demonstration. And we will take that length now and arch it sideways. Going to the right. Stick your right hand beside you. The left arm comes up. Now, again, wrist, ears, shoulders, hips. Little tuck of the tailbone. That's that work on the either side of the spine. Right. A little extra lift here. So we keep it aligned. We exhale. But over again, the hips stay level. And the left side opens where it will. We're not trying to strain it long. We're letting it relax. And we breathe. Inhale up. Sit nice and tall. Left hand down, the right arm comes up. Here we go, same thing. Big length here. We exhale. And we arch. Oh my goodness. There it is. Inhale up. Very tall. Very nice. Okay. So now coming into a little back arching here. I'm sorry, I said back. We already did a back arch. A twist. Good heavens. All right. So we're going to turn to the right. Back of the left hand. That's where I got screwed up. I was thinking back of the hand. Right hand in beside us a little bit. There. Sit nice and tall. And the exhale, we twist. It may not be real big. Practice, the focus, the peace. It's the awareness of the breath. The tailbone, that work in the middle, holding you nice and tall. Focus into the rotational movement, not how far you turn. Yeah, we're going to go as far as we can. Of course. There's no regret. There's no guilt. You made all the effort you possibly can. It's amazing. Let's practice. Inhale and twist. Back of the right hand towards the left knee, left hand in beside us up. We sit and exhale. Breathe. Inhale and very nice. Okay, now we're going to roll forward over the ankles. It's going to come to hands and knees. All right. One foot back, and then the other. Got a plank, just briefly, a little flex the knees, roll your toes, and go back. So now we got a real active foundation through all the fingers, all the toes. The inner legs are part of it though, not the heels. I'm going to get them involved soon enough. The middle remains. The chin, the alignment, there it is. That's all the foundation, every part of it. Right? A safe foundation, a safe base. It sounds very, I think, construction terms. Put in a foundation, then you build a wall. But that's not how the body works. That's not how humans are. Exhale, walk in. It's not like you set your foundation and then you put in some framing. Foundation is framing. Yeah, to continue the metaphor, look through my hair. Exhale, the legs nice and long now. Inhale, we'll roll up. All right. Yeah, now, so standing nice and tall, we're going to sweep the arms up, standing back arch here. Now, come all the way vertical. We're going to do an extended Tadasana. If your arms got to go out, your arms got to go out as vertical as you can without the neck muscles getting all crammed up. Excuse me. So, your toes working. Spread them out a little bit if you can. Make that weight even. Left foot and right foot. It's easy to lean to one side of that railing here. Make sure it's even underneath the heels and the toes, and it's easy to rock that weight back. Lean forward a little bit. Sit yourself real strong. Inhale up. So we're coming from that base to extend. Again, it's not the biggest curve in the world. Standing Samabhasana, a locust pose. You're not going to go too far back. It's okay. You're not required to. This is a lengthening movement, up and down. Feel that length down, particularly now as we exhale back vertical. Anybody else feel a little taller? Maybe not. Stronger Uttanasana. Set those feet. We're actually going to take the weight forward. Try not to lean back. It's hard. You need to put your hands down. Go for it. We're going to reach out a little bit over the floor. So fingertips, knuckles down. About a foot length in front of the toes. Let that weight continue to sink down. Keep your knees straight. The hands slide back. If that space opens and you're back in, you've already lengthened the legs. This isn't relaxing in the back. Good grief. There you are. Flex the knees. Inhale, we roll it up. Strong, strong, strong. Feel the middle work. Sit your feet. Come up. No pain. No stress. No strain. There we go. Goodness. All right, I should have gotten a hair tie this morning. All right, so anyway, where were we? Okay, now, standing things, right? We're going to come into a warrior two and triangle combination here. All right, so we're actually going to do a reverse triangle, then sink into a warrior two. Okay, so we're going to find a lot of length in the sides and establish the base of the feet, and then use that to really flex and sink deep into the strength of Virabhadrasana 2. Follow me along, okay? So we're going to do the left side first, just cause. All right? Yeah. Left foot in front, and the right foot goes way back. Now, physical foundation here. Space. Your feet got to be wide. Now, ideally, the ankles are underneath your wrists with your arms extended. Nothing has to be exact. Just get as close as you can, and do not be afraid of having this wide stance. It might take a little time to build up a little strength, little awareness. Yeah. But the more room you give yourself here, we're not going to do the splits. I mean, don't go too far either, right? Put your right hand down, left hand palm up, big extension out. Now, we're going to actually kind of move back from the right shoulder. Just going to go back. There's a slight extension here. Your right shoulder comes behind your hip a little bit. Let me bring that left arm up. Good, exhale and extend. Now work your lower abdomen. Keep everything aligned. Okay. Big long line here. There it is. So yeah, you're going to curve a little bit, right? It's going to happen. This length is very linear. The action of it, your body curves all around it, all the time. Don't worry. Inhale out. Okay, now we're going to go into warrior two. Now, I want you to leave your ears above your shoulders now. Turn our face towards the last bit. So I want you really, again, concentrating. Ears, shoulders, hips. I'm going to flex that left knee. Feel with your left thigh. Is it twisted? Turn it out. Now, at this point, if you need your hands, the right hips turn forward. We're going to turn it up. We're going to lift, 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 lift. Now, the exhale. Look left. As again, so this length here, we're maintaining that. Right? It's so easy to lean, centering yourself up. You're not going over your left arm for warrior two. We want this stacked and steady and stable and centered. So even though this knee is flexed, this thigh's got all that work, and this thigh's still working. Weight's still pretty even. Inhale. Straighten your left knee. Let your hands come down. Okay, so now I want you to bring your right foot up by the left. I mean, if you had your mat long ways, you just turn your feet, jump them together. It's okay, a couple of steps. Take your time. But then we're going to cross the left ankle over the right. So we're doing a cross ankle to Uttanasana here. So now the left foot comes around as close as you can get. Right? If the edges of the feet, the ankles do not actually touch, that's fine. I don't know why I'm worried about that. Sit your feet real firm. Middle's real strong. And the motion initially is over the floor. It's forward. Tuck your chin. And exhale, keep going. If you reach the floor, fine. If you don't, fine. Flex your knee. Hands to the thighs. Inhale up. Now, you may not need to use your hands, and that's okay. Bend your knees a little bit. It's going to help supporting the back as we come out. And yeah, we're going to do the other side. So, again, reverse triangle, big opening on the side, warrior two, nice, steady, strong, strength building, opening for the hips, and some strength there. And then we come out cross-ankled, Uttanasana, forward fold. All right, so right foot in front. Big one. Again. Now you might be able to get them a little wider. All right. Right toes go forward, left heel slightly back. All right, now, I can't remember if I mentioned that first time around. Right, this is important. This little turn, it doesn't need to be huge. Right? Now, the classic instruction is front foot to 90, back foot to 60 degrees. Okay, now that's a big twist. A 60-degree angle. Right? So it's a lot. You'll have to build up to it. Not everybody's ankles turn like that. Right? If you take your heel back just a little bit, right, this is going to allow you to still give you all the strength you need right here. Hold you upright to find that alignment. Again, we got everything lined up. Right hand up, left hand here. Then we go back a bit, just a little bit. Right arm up and exhale. So, nice active release. Again, this is a calming thing. Now I know, it's like I'm pulling my muscles along. How is this calming? Right? There's a point where muscles and the bones are just not going to get any wider apart. Rib cage does not move like an accordion. It's not like the cartoons. Inhale. Feel this thing. I maintain that. Very active. You want to keep the ears lined up first. Or, yeah. Exhale. Exhale. Sink, sink, sink. Don't let yourself lean. Down. Right. In this active work, the muscle is flexing. It is not flexed and locked. It's still moving. It's shifting. It's doing so calmly though. It's not shaking. There it is. Inhale up. All right, again. Now, step your left foot up, turn your feet, gonna bring them together again. Whatever works for you. Cross ankle, Uttanasana. Right ankle over left, again, as close as you can get them. You're still strong. Again, the movement is forward. Down will happen, because that's how the hips move. Whether you touch the floor or not, we're letting the back of the left leg open and the outside of the right hip in their length, right? It's not that they get longer, but the effort calms. The back releases a bit. And you get closer to your legs, not because your legs have extended, but because your back muscles relax. There it goes. And calm breath is key. The awareness of where it needs to release. Flex your knees, strong middle. Inhale, up. Uncross. Excellent work, everyone. Nice job. I know I can't see you, but I know you nailed it. All right, so one more standing set. We're going to work on our tree pose. We're going to come into it in a little different way. I tried this the other day with a couple of my classes, and I really like how this works. So we're going to try it here. All right? Now, first things first. Physical base, physical foundation, even weight, left foot, right foot. Toes, maybe they spread a little bit, maybe not, but you're going to push down all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then the heels, and behind the toes, and the inner foot, and the outer foot. Now, even though the arch doesn't necessarily come to the floor, the same strength down is to the outer edge. So we're not going to roll it over, you're not leaning, we're not going to let those toes wiggle out. They probably will. We move. And we're not locked in place. If we lock in place, we're going to fall over. We won't be able to catch ourselves. It's okay to shout. Let's go ahead and stand on the left foot. So we're just going to lift the right heel for a moment. Reset that length. Feel this strength. Bring the right knee up. Down level with the hip. Slight flex of the toe. Right hand to the inside. Now, leave your left hand here. Go for it. It's up to you. But as we exhale, we're going to extend out. Do not let the right hip move backwards. So we really got to focus now. So yeah, so maybe that knee doesn't point all the way to the side. That's okay. Now pull that foot up. Maybe reach down. Boom. Now is it too high? Slide the foot down. Your hip pop up. What? Bring it down a little bit. There it is. Boom. Exhale the hands up. Over the crown of the head. Your tailbone. Reach. Breathe. Now your hands come apart. It's okay. Right? If it bothers your shoulders, you just can't keep it. You have a tendency to go forward. The shoulders are tight. Right? Tuck your tailbone. You got strength here. Still got a little awareness in the lower back. All of it. Oh my gosh, that's so much to think about. Here's the great thing. You can do that because it's really one thing. This is one body. One brain, part of it. It is the body. The body is the brain, etc. Turn the hands open. Ooh, down. Inhale. Right foot down. Goodness. All right. Now, let's see what happens with the other side. Pause a moment in Tadasana. Just plain old mountain pose. Let your arms relax. Awareness of your feet again. Actual physical base of it. Right, now again, foundation, base. It's not like concrete. Yeah. Back to construction. We're going to shift. The strength of this is not how much you shove your feet into the floor, but the awareness of them. Lift your left heel. Exhaling up. Level the hips, slight flex the toes, left hand. Again, don't let that hip move. We're just going to get that awareness here. We need a little work here. Bend that out. We can reach down if you want. I'm not going to this side. Carpet. We can do it. There's more awareness from here, and then aligning. That's what allows that strength to be a little more stable in the foot. Exhale. So I make a big deal about. Bringing the elbows and the shoulders line up, above the crown of the head, and then extending the arms. Classic teachings: you extend the arms, then bring them down, and then go back up. Let's get that space lined up, and then let that extension build. Oh my gosh, that's just so. I think it just makes it a little bit calmer, a little bit steadier. Yeah, there it goes. I love this stuff. Open out. Exhale down. Inhale. Left foot down. Very good, everybody. Nice job. Again, I know you were awesome. Now, we're going to work our way to the floor. Do some seated things, get some twists, some other stuff. Toe balance first, though, because again, we push down. Let's release those arches. So, let your knees flat. Keep your big toes parallel, though. Your knees pretty close as you come down. Once you get your fingers on the floor, begin to lift your heels. Let that weight go forward. Boom, you can stop here. All right, if it's already too much, sit down. Be ready to go a little further. Come up some. The knees begin to go forward. The arches lengthen out. Your hands will eventually come off the floor. You can bring them together if you want. You're not required to. Right? I know some of you have heard you say that 100 times now, maybe more. And again, don't quit, don't hurt yourself. This is the base, this is the foundation. As much as the abs, as much as the mental focus, as much as the alignment. Shift your weight forward. Again, it's all one practice. The philosophy is got a little weight through your fingers, cross your ankles so you can sit down. Right there, a part of it. Let those legs extend nice and long, feet and ankles as close together as we are comfortable. And we got a little work up here. I'm going to sit pretty tall. Okay, now we're going to go and do a revolved heron, both sides, and then we're going to come into a Baddha Konasana, and we'll go from there. So, make sure you stay upright. Working here pretty good. Right foot comes in. Left hand takes the heel. Little flex. Make sure you're sitting upright. Push. Okay, now if there's no way you can mostly straighten the legs. Slight flex, okay? Or your thighs are really rolled out. Let go of your heel. Put a hand here. Right arm out. Exhale, twist. Now make it strong. Really big turn. Your right leg stays active. Make sure it doesn't go across the left. It stays straight ahead. Now maybe that makes that twist feel a little bit less. It's not, though. Breathe. Turns further, it turns further. If it doesn't, it doesn't. If you have to back up, so be it. Inhale, untwist. Right hand takes a little weight, allows you to bend the knee, to your left hand out of the way. Kaboom. Yeah, there's no kaboom really, as you are moving with awareness the whole time. Let's do the other side. Inhale, untwist. Stand. Inhale down. Let that leg go. Okay. Baddha Konasana. Now we're going to fold. We're going to release the back a bit. Turn the thighs. Bring the heels in. Make sure you rotate your thighs out. Use your hands either before or after you pull your heels in. Now, but then once we've done that, let's make sure we're sitting nice and tall. I'm actually pulling a little bit. Move the hands on the feet if you can. You can leave them on the ankles if it's going to work better. And the exhale extends the legs even wider if they will. Again, go where you can. Yeah. A little downward motion in the small of the back. We tuck the chin, the shoulders spread, the elbows come in front. As we exhale, we release the back muscles, but keeping strength in the front. And we focus on going over the feet, not down. And here we're going to get closer to the floor. Will we put our forehead on the floor? Maybe. Maybe not. This is not the point. The action of this is the extension of the inner thighs and maintaining that, and the forward motion, letting the lower back, the hips rotate, the back relax. And if it's part of that, you put your head on the floor, well, that's great. Your spine's going to curve at some point. It has to. It's always curved. In fact, it's not supposed to be flat. But we want it in a neutral movement. This is an arch. Not a rounding, not a bending. It's an extending motion. Strong middle. Inner legs stay working. Inhale up. Come out with that same awareness. Be a part of it. Keep working. Yeah. The hands go. Ooh. Okay. Nice. That felt good. Now, we're going to go into another leg extending motion. So, we're going to do the full heron pose. Alright, so, again, we're going to go right leg and then left leg. So, again, we're going to make sure we're upright here. Right foot bends, left leg turns out, bring the left leg underneath. Again, I'm going to spin a moment now. So, the knee comes over. Now, whether it's actually lined up with the midline of your body or not, it's okay. Close as you can. The left heel towards the outside of the right hip. Now, again, maybe it's pretty far out there. It's all right. Don't sit on it if you bend it that far. Okay? We're going to get a good tall base here. We're going to actually physically feel your butt on the floor. You know, so that you push down with your ass, but that you hold your middle strong and you hold yourself vertical. Let gravity do some of the work. Feel the strength of yourself. Now, fingers interlace. A little lean, it's fine. Push your foot into your hands and sit back up nice and tall. And this is the work. Your arms are pretty calm here. This is the work of the leg. As we exhale and begin to extend it. Now you're rolling the thigh in, so you really want to feel this length. Visualize it coming past the inner ankle. Very active now. As we breathe. Now, keep your left hand on the foot. Put your right hand in the back of the right thigh. Little squeeze, just enough strength to allow you to bend the knee, lower your foot down. We're not just dropping it to the floor. Let it slide out a bit. Left foot comes out. On the other side. Again, heron pose. Turn it, flex it. Again, your right thigh's turned out a bit. So we've got some hip opening happening here as well. You can sit real tall. Fingers interlace. A little lean's fine. Push the foot as you sit up. And this is a lengthening of the leg. It's not a pulling up. Exhale, let it extend. There's a point. Those elbows will flex. Again, not that we're pulling the shin to our forehead. It might happen. One day you'll put your forehead on your shin. I've done so. It's a little early in the day for me. I still got to warm this thing up. Breathe. Right hand stays on the foot. And left hand here. Little extra strength so we can again lower that foot down. Excellent. Nicely done, everybody. All right. Now, one more seated pose, a reverse table. So we've got strength here, length in the back. And we're going to use some of that lifting strength to help us open thigh and hip. So, feet flat, knees bent. They're about hip width apart. The feet are. Hands about a hand length behind your hips. Now, you don't have to line up with the heels. You might turn slightly up, but don't let them turn too much. Try to mostly get the fingers going in the same direction as the toes. Now this is a movement up with the hips. Push your hands now forward with the knees. And up we go. Now, how level this gets, I don't know. I'm not going to measure. If you're starting to feel in the back of the thighs, you want to pull some strength up the inner legs. Tuck your tailbone a bit. Make sure your feet are firm. Breathe. I know it's a lot. A couple more breaths. You got this. Exhale down. Nicely done. Go ahead and lie down. Now I'm shifting my mat a little closer. Well, I'm going to pull it out slightly while we're getting ourselves down to the floor. Here, there we go. Got a little room now. Okay. Now, so with the knees still bending and feet about hip width apart, got a little work here. Tuck in the tailbone. All right. Bring your knees and legs together. Exhale, just pull your knees in. A little squeeze here. We want to get the back long to the floor. But now, again, the foundation of this, right, is not the weight down. It's movement along the floor. The strength in the middle, the tuck of the chin. Again, we've had that all throughout. Even in a back arching, folding, this work was still there. Yeah, it curved a little bit. It has to. Inhale, let your feet come down. Step your feet about hip width apart. We're going to come into a reclined, shoot, I forgot from lotus pose. Duh. Reclined Padmasana. All right, a half one. Now, want to extend your right leg quite long. Flex your right toes back. Be very active here. We're going to pick the left foot up, pull up in that knee, and begin to turn that thigh. So here's the half lotus, just like that. The right hand's holding that heel at the up towards the top of the right hip. The left knee's going a little bit towards the ceiling. Work your middle here. Keep your left toes flexed. If you've got a little space, extend the left knee away from the left shoulder. Again, once you've found that, you can be done. Now, if you want to challenge yourself, this is not that big a challenge, but it is. Change it up by bringing the left hand up. Now, what might change? It might cause your pelvis to tip that way. You feel like your back's curving up off the ground, bring the hand back down. Right. What we want to do when we extend the arm like this keeps us from curving to, in this instance, the right. Hanging on that left foot. Inhale, lift your left knee up. Okay, now we're going to turn this into a lumbar roll twist. Pick your foot up, turn your thigh, knee bent, above the hip, right hand here, left arm out, right toe stay flexed, exhale twist. Tuck your tailbone, you feel a little length, little length. Let that twist grow where it will. Breathing. do the other side. Left leg out. A little flex. It's a little active, right? We don't want to just flop it around. It's part of it. Now maybe the back of the leg is on the floor. It's okay. Pull the right knee up a little bit. Flex the toes. Turn it. Left hand's got it. Use your right hand to help with it. The knee doesn't twist. All of this turn is in the thigh and the hip. That's where it's supposed to. How that movement happens. Knee goes a little towards the end. You'll be done. Got a little more. Take it long. Keep that foot flex. Ready? You want? Again, bring the right arm up. Not required, just an option. Or you can. And the strength of the base of it, again, has nothing to do with how much you push anything down. I mean, down is happening with gravity. But we keep the strength here, we keep the breath calm. It maintains this long line. A little work in the toes, both feet. This whole thing gets steadier, calmer, more focused. Everything we want in a yoga practice. Inhale the right foot, knee up. Sorry. We let go of the right foot. There it goes. And we turn. So we got that flex. Again, knees by the hip. Left hand over. And we exhale. Go ahead. Take your arm out from the shoulder. I forgot to mention on the other side. If you had that arm up above your head and it felt good, well, you can do it again. If it didn't, bring it out to the side. Reclined. Got a twist here. Lumbar roll twist. Oh, that feels good. And we inhale and onto it. And let the right foot come down. All right. Now pull your left knee back up. Both hands to the back thigh. Now we're going to let that right foot put a little work in here. A little extra strength. So we can exhale and extend the left leg quite actively. Now, look for length here over you. This is a kind of reclined heron pose, right? If you wanted to, I had my class, you could reach up, start with the hands here. Now, if you want to go into that, go for it. If it's enough to stay here, again, the focus in them that you are extending the leg from the strength of your middle, the flow of your breath. That's why we've got the chin tuck. A little bit of a work on the right foot. You don't need much base here. Again, this more foundational to find the length of the leg going over as opposed to how much we push that right foot down and how close that knee gets to our chest. Anyway, with a little extra strength in the hands. One hand comes down to the back of the thigh if you need. Inhale to bend that left knee. Let the left foot come down. You want to do the other side. Get a reclined heron pose. Pull the right knee up. I'm just going to do the back of the thighs again. If you want to end up reaching for, exhale and extend the leg, you want to end up reaching for your foot, go for it. You got to curl up, curl up. If you can get your shoulders back down, you can keep your chin tight, you can keep that alignment, move your hands down. And no pulling down on the back of the calf or the behind the knee. You're down into the thigh muscle. This allows you to keep that length building even as you support the movement over, which brings it down. All right. And again, a little strength. Inhale, knee. Inhale, right foot down. Tuck the tailbone. Roll your thighs out. Recline to Baddha Konasana. A few breaths here. Soles of the feet come together. Heels up as close as you can. And take your fingers. Turn your thighs out. Release the weight of the legs. Let the inner legs extend out. The foundation. Work in the middle. Flow the breath. Still there. Be where it is. Don't quit. Don't hurt yourself. That's the base of it. It's the foundation. backs of the hands rest on the floor. Palms up. Your shoulders be calm. Don't worry about how close to the sides you get. Exhale. If it's comfortable, slide those legs long. You bend your knees up if you want. You don't have to. Right? It's more comfortable. Put your feet flat, the knees up. Right? Try to extend your legs. It just doesn't feel good. It's okay. And this is Shavasana. Close your eyes. Right? Again. The foundation is your weight. It's gravity. It's there. The floor's got you. Right? You don't have to hold on. There's no set spot for any of it. Let your breath flow. Calm. Be at ease. Wholeness of the practice. Yoga means union. The physical, the mental, and the emotional. Body, the brain, and the breath are one thing. This is what our practice makes us extra aware of. The philosophy, don't quit, don't hurt yourself, all of it. Thought, a part of your brain, and therefore a part of your body, and a part of your breath. The 8 limbs of yoga: yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dhyana, dharana, dhyana, and samadhi. Okay? Samadhi means, it's the last one, the end of it. Right? It's the thing we get to when we're done, when we finish the practice. No. Samadhi means the oneness with everything. Everything is a part of you already. You embody that. And your mental self, your physical self, your emotional self are not separate things. Your body is a part of the universe. It is everything. Brought this balance, if you will, this base, this foundation to your practice. You were born with it. It is your birthright. Practice of yoga is not about putting ourselves together, right? It is about letting go of the things that distract us from our natural wholeness. Yoga is your base. It is your base state. It is your foundation from where your strength and awareness flow. It's been there the whole time. You got this. So feel it now. So flex your fingers and flex your toe. The wrists move, the ankles. Bend those elbows and knees back and forth. A nice, calm, easy reactivation of your whole body. And then we'll inhale and reach the arms long past our ears, your legs extending. Maybe the heels drift off the floor, maybe the back. It's up to you. It's your body. Right arm by your ear, your left knee bends. We're going to exhale and roll on to our right side. We press ourselves up, nice comfortable seated position, cross-legged or otherwise, hands together, thumbs touch the chest. Everybody smiles real big. You are amazing. Thank you all. Namaste. Hey, good job everybody. Thank you so much. All right, now I'm going to scooch up and read off all the usual caveats at the end. So, you have any questions, you are welcome to one comment on this video or send me a message. Either one works. A reminder that the Facebook doesn't leave these videos up very long anymore. So at the end of the month, I move all of the ones I had for, in this case, I think there'll be 5 for August. I'm going to push them into my YouTube channel, OmGirl40, OMGURL40. Please give me a like and a follow. I would appreciate it. All right. And then it is donation based. CashApp, Venmo, PayPal. There are links attached to the video. Whatever you think is fair, I appreciate it. Okay, and we'll see you all soon, hopefully. Have a great rest of your day. Back at it next Saturday morning, 9:30 a.m. Chicago time here in the United States. And I hope wherever you are in the world, you're safe and healthy and you enjoyed your practice. Thank you. Bye. Okay. Why is it not? There it goes. Ah!